Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to...
Decent hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe attempts a clearance. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Can he finish? There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Pumas are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Owen. He could be in here. Owen. And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Yaya Toure really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
He's got the shot away! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Corinthians really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Neymar. Roberto Baggio. That has been cut short. Succumbs to the pressure. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
A nice sequence of passes, this. And Owen! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pumas have their second corner now. Big header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yaya Toure. Batistuta. That's good vision. Costa Corta. That is good alertness. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's been cut out, well played. Bora. Neymar, he has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Played out to the left flank. Yaya Toure. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And Here's a player who has defined a generation. Well, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Can he spark a counter here? And they're back on the ball again. Roberto Carlos. Zakaria. Beckham.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. Bora catches it safely. And the counter is on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's a key interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Roberto Carlos. And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So your views on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Pumas Unam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to
Batistuta! Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Gets his pass away. Roberto Baggio. He rises! And another try! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reaction.
Hits one! Decent enough try. Roberto Carlos with the short one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pumas have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Owen. Owen. And Owen! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Zakaria did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de
So we've reached the hour mark.
70.987.
Cafu cuts it out. Looks to clip it forward. Zakaria. Batistuta. Oh, shooting chance! goal, Corinthians! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game. There's the hit! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 26.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Mbappe, and it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pass is just off target. Quality ball. Pass somewhat off target. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts, and claimed it back swiftly. Pumas looking to pass their way through, showing good feet. Sane!
Pumas Unam merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 42. Entran número 14. Número 22.
Kane.
Cambio.
Bayer can claim that. Mbappe. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Pumas have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Beraldo calmly anticipates. 5 minutes left on the clock.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Costa Curta.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Corinthians clearly didn't help themselves by telling...
Great chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Corinthians take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that's definitely not his best. Mbappe, Beckenbauer. And that could set him on his way. That's the end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Mazunam lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
So it's down to business. He'll try from distance, and that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Baggio was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Neymar. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does face-to-face. David Villa! Big
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Corinthians finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Beraldo. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Always onto this. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. David Villa, Costa Curta gets a foot in here. Well, that pass isn't the best. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. A lot. There's the hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Pumazunam were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And it's Sané. Vieira. Sané. Header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pumas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos gets it away. Roberto Carlos touches it back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Passing nice and neat. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Pumazunam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Sané. Oh, big chance! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Pumas are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
David Villa threads one in, and there's green grass ahead of him. Some resolute defending there. Costa Curta makes the interception. Oh, good spread. Neymar. And it's Conte. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shots! And more and more and more! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Pumas find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He is through here. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. He's cut it out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pumas have reclaimed it. Chips it through. Can he put it away? A whisker away from making it 4.
Unam just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Corinthians are looking to go forward now.
2 minutos de compensación.
And it's Vieira. And Sané! And that's off target.
Sané did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Pumas very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Looking for the run. Look at the space here. Has a go! It's anyone's ball now.
Unam have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now,
Roberto Baggio! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Batistuta. Mbappe. Defending was strong and firm.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Sané ploughing through the middle. Can he finish? He's scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Pumas, one of the big clubs in Mexico, the Big Four, and they have a following to match. Nigh on 70,000 proudly parading their colours.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Fires from distance.
And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique. Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Neymar bops him off it and wins back the ball. Costa Curta charging forward, the ball at his feet.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That has not gone well. Mohamed Salah, he's found a way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries a shot!
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot.
Pumas really could have done without this. This to make it 1-0. Doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That was always going to be the keepers. Mbappe.
Pumas Unam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Has a look and has a go. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Costa Curta.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Yaya Toure.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Looking for the run. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, that's fabulous. Roberto Carlos. Mohamed Salah. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Now the finish! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Shifted upfield. Played back in. He's gone forward. Beraldo cuts it out. Beraldo is always looking to break lines. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Mbappe. And it's Batistuta. Hits one! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has another go! Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Salah. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a shade optimistic.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Cafu gets over and intercepts. Batistuta looking to run onto it. He won't be happy with that one. Shapes to shoot. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Neymar. Great ball if he can get there. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. And here's Neymar. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Roberto Carlos, a player of legendary status. And he's straight offside.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Número 18, número 42. Entran número 26.
Tries to
número
dink
7,
it in.
Número 22.
Costa Curta is sporting a guilty look after
La
that.
cantidad de
Clearly
espectadores
is
de este
miffed,
partido
having made
fue
the
de
run and not get picked out.
71.550.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's picked out the run. He's had a hit! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Pumas go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Pumas perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's intervened well there. Can he get it through? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That has been cut short. Costa Curta. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Batistuta. He could be in here.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red.
He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
Both sides
13.
then taking this chance to
Entrada al
turn to their
campo,
benches.
Número 87. Cambio.
Corinthians really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pumas have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. It's gone for a throw-in. Vieira. João Neves. Now it's Sané. Zakaria. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Kane. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, a delicate chip through. Messi. Gets his pass away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And smartly reclaimed. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Sané. It's a pretty loose pass. Bayer sends that a long way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
2 minutos de compensación.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Kante makes the interception. Played with finesse. Beckenbauer.
Spots it and intercept. And that is that. Pumas have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom.